Hey guys, what is going on everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gents. Welcome back to a brand new Blitz News update, and today we are going to be discussing some new fantastic character reveals for LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. Now when I say new, yes, technically some of these characters were revealed at New York Comic Con, but now we're getting high resolution pictures. Prior to this, a lot of the images were just people who were at the event and they were taking pictures of the screen, so as good as it was still somewhat distorted, whereas these images are really nice and crispy. So with all that in mind, of course, ladies and gents, like always, you know the drill. Let me know which of these characters are you most excited about to play as, and which of the characters you think looks best. So let me know down in the comment section below. And while you're down there, you know there's that little thumbs up button. Well, if you can smack that like button, that would be very highly appreciated. So with that in mind, ladies and gents, let's get rocking, let's get rolling. We're gonna save the best for last. So we're going to kind of work our way down from the, well, I don't want to say the least cool, because I think they're all actually really cool characters. This is probably the coolest update that I've ever done for LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, just in the sense of character reveals, because all of these characters are really cool. So let's start with Hitmonkey, who is a Hitman monkey. Yes, you heard me correctly. That is a real character that exists in the Marvel Universe, and a little while back, it was actually somewhat popular, I would say. I mean, this character had some storylines with Deadpool, which, to be fair, this character did feel a little bit pushed, where it seemed like Marvel was trying to make the character popular. Maybe that's why it never actually took off, because that's the usual thing that kind of tends to happen whenever you have characters or anything that is pushed onto people. They're like, not liking that. So it is interesting kind of to think of that. But let's not talk about that, because that's a giant tangent. So let's stick to the design. I think it looks really cool. I love the head sculpt. I hope LEGO releases this figure for real. I doubt they ever will, because again, it's a Hitman monkey, so I don't really think they will. But then again, we did get Deadpool, so who knows? You never know. Nevertheless, from there we move on to Red She-Hulk, which we have actually gotten in a LEGO set not even that long ago. It was in that Versus set where we saw She-Hulk and Hulk versus Red She-Hulk and Red Hulk, which, by the way, would you guys like to see our set review for that? Because I think it could be quite a fun thing to discuss. So let me know down in the comment section below. Nevertheless, the figure looks really great. I wish that the real-life figure came with that sword, because the sword looks fantastic. I think they have used that sword design previously in some Lord of the Rings sets, but adding those little tech elements, those little hexagonal patterns and circles everywhere, I think looks really cool and works quite well for the character. Now, from there, we move on to an absolute stellar reveal, and that is Darkhawk. I know there are a lot of very niche, let's say, Marvel fans that love this character. I don't know much about the character. Obviously, I've seen him in some storylines that involve the space side of things for Marvel, but I don't know too much about the character to be super duper excited about him, other than I just think that the design of Darkhawk is fantastic. He was always one of those characters that visually really appealed to me. I don't know why I never bothered to learn more about the character itself, so that's kind of on me. I need to go out and research the character and find out more about the character so that I could go on ahead and have a bit more of a solid opinion about the actual persona of Darkhawk, instead of just telling you guys that he looks ridiculously awesome. Because I mean, he just looks very cool. He's pretty much kind of like a Iron Man bird inspired character, which I guess when I say that, you'd be thinking to yourself like, oh, was he like Falcon but with an Iron Man crossover? I mean, kind of, but he's obviously got the word dark in his name, so it's more about, like, you know, he's kind of villainous and he's mysterious and everything. But I just really love the design. I always loved that red visor that he had going on, so I think that this minifigure looks fantastic. Also really like the addition of the shoulder pads, so nice touch there. And then last but certainly not least, this was probably one of the biggest surprises, at least personally for me. We got another version of Venom and an actual picture of him, and this is Venom 2099. Now I will say this much, I don't know why, I don't remember what game it was, or maybe it wasn't a game, maybe it was a comic book, but for some reason I had remembered Venom 2099 looking completely different. So I was a little bit taken aback by the fact that this Venom I mean, yes, he does look different to regular 616 Venom, which is, if you're like, what did he just say? Is that some like code, Illuminati code? No, 616 is the main Marvel universe. And essentially that Venom looks very similar to this one. I mean, the biggest difference in my mind is really the red eyes, the little pattern around the eyes, like the whiteness around the eyes, and then the spider design is actually substantially different. But other than that, the minifigure does look quite similar to regular Venom. So I sort of wish maybe there were some more unique characteristics that made this Venom stand out that much more, because when we saw like Carnum revealed, that was very, very different to Venom. And I'm also really, really curious to see if this Venom is going to be able to turn into a Big Fig, because that would be really cool, especially if the Big Fig is the one that gets a huge makeover. And maybe the 2099 Big Fig version of Venom looks quite substantially different to the other variations of Big Fig Venom. Yes, that was a lot of Big Fig that I just said there. But nevertheless, ladies and gents, I hope you guys enjoyed today's quick little Blitz news update. Let me know down in the comment section below which of these 4 characters are you most excited about. I'm really, really looking forward to playing as Venom 2099 and especially Darkhawk, so I'm really stoked about those 2. Can't wait to check out also, of course, Red She-Hulk and Hitmonkey. Hopefully they have some cool lines for those characters in the game and maybe some cool idle animations. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. I will hopefully catch you guys here on the next one. Peace out. I'll see you later, alligators.